Hey Noe, this is Shaka. As promised, I am sending you a video showing you how you and your company can improve your online presence. All the things I'm going to show you are tips and tricks online, ways that you can improve your rankings in Google primarily. So when we search for a key term, here for example, we've searched for El Paso HVAC. All right. So for this term, there are companies. Let me just give you the layout. I'm sure you're familiar, but I just want to go over this really quick. First, you're going to see the ads. So these companies are paying to be listed at the top of the Google search results, right? Here, this is called the Google Map Pack. You get these by obtaining and making a Google My Business profile, which you have. You guys have one here, so that's great. After that is what's called the organic rankings. So this means you have optimized your website in a way that Google finds favorable, so they're ranking you at the top. This is the cream of the crop here. This is what you want to be. This is where you want to be, rather. So let me elaborate on that. So these are the percentage of the clicks you would get for a certain keyword. So if you're in the number one ad, you get 2.1% of the clicks. If you're in the number two ad, you get 1.6% of the clicks. But check this out. This is the number one for the organic rankings. You're getting about 40% of the clicks. Number two, you get about 18.5%. Number three, 10.1. Number four, 7.6. So this is where you want to be. Each page has 10 search results to it. I mean, anything really past 5 or 6, you're not going to get many eyes on your website. If you're like number 11, you're on the second page, no one's really looking at you. So I wanted to show you that, the importance of being ranked organically here. And you can get here. It's not difficult. It's not impossible. So there are three primary ways to increase your internet presence. One is content, two is backlinks, three are citations. So let's start with content. Content is things found on your actual website itself. How many words does your homepage have? How many words does your back pages have? For example, how are your images saved? You can save the images as certain keywords that you want to be found for, and that increases your rankings for that particular keyword when someone searches for them in Google. Now, I've tried to access your website, but there's some configuration errors going on here. You're getting a 404 error. So, we obviously do want to fix this. If people are coming across your services, they're not getting any further. And obviously, they're going to go to a business whose website is up and running. So this has to be corrected, obviously. Another thing is backlinks, right? I mentioned backlinks. So what are backlinks? Let's jump into a tool here. This is called Ahrefs. This is a search engine optimization tool. It's one of many. It's one of our favorites, or our favorite. We feel it's the most reliable with the information it provides. Here's your backlink profile. So backlinks are when another website gives you a shout out. You can see other websites pointing to your website. So you have 245. That's a pretty good profile. I've taken the liberty of pulling up one of the top HVAC competitors in El Paso. Look, they have 2.5 thousand backlinks. Okay, so they do have a lot more than you. But I do want you to know one important thing is that it's not about quantity. It's also about quality. So you want to have the right mixture of both. Just because you have 1,000 more backlinks, someone has 1,000 more backlinks than another, it doesn't mean that their backlink profile is stronger. It depends where those backlinks are coming from, the website's in your backlink profile, are they strong, authoritative websites, or are they like spammy websites, not well put together? That all matters. Google picks up on those things. So if we were to open your backlink profile, let me give you an example here of some good and bad. So you see city of, the rehabilitation, physical. Okay, so this is more like a healthcare website. So this really wouldn't be an ideal backlink because it's not relevant to your industry. You want websites that are, HVAC related, AC install related, contractor related, things like that, things related to you. So this is something that we may even want to remove from your profile. Your profile wants to be made up of strong websites that are relative to your industry. So you see this DR here. This is the backlink profiles, the overall strength of this company's backlink profile. So this is good. The higher the numbers for the DR and the UR, that's what you want. But this we kind of count out because it's not relative to your industry. So what you would want to do is skim through here and get rid of the backlinks that are not strong. If you can create a backlink profile that only has strong backlinks, your backlink profile can beat theirs. Okay, it's not all about numbers. I've seen companies that say, for example, if they have a backlink profile of 1,000 and they're coming from strong websites, their DR would be stronger than King's Air, and that helps tremendously in outranking them for certain keywords that we search for when it comes to like HVAC and things like that. So that covers the backlinks. The last thing you want to look into are what's called citations. What are citations? Citations is when your name, address, and phone number is listed in another directory. So the name, address, and phone number has to be exactly what's listed here when you created your Google My Business profile. When that's listed in another directory or on another website, that's called a citation. So that influences heavily where you're ranked when it comes to the Google Map Pack. Okay? So when we search for El Paso HVAC, this is an ad, right? But we want organic rankings. Times refrigeration, AC and heating is number 1. So let's see what they have. They have 18 citations. Okay? You have 26 citations. See, so you actually have more citations than them, but they're still beating you in the Google My Business rankings. So why do you think that is? Well, it could be a number of things. It could be that your citation profile is not as strong as Times Refrigeration. Remember, just like backlinks, not all citations are created equal either. So just because you have more doesn't mean your profile is stronger. So we would basically want to compare and contrast your citations. See, so your name, address, and phone numbers on Facebook, Bing, Yelp, Triple B, Manta, so on and so forth. Same with Times Refrigeration. So it will just be a matter of seeing what's working for your top competitors and trying to mimic that. I do want to let you know all these tools are available to you. We're not special. These are available to the public. WhiteSpark is a citation finder, amongst other things. This is going to run you about $20 a month. Then you have Hrefs. This runs you about $100 a month. So I want you to take away from this video that 3 main things that are going to increase your internet presence are the content on your internet website, which again is not up and running right now, so you want to get that corrected immediately. The second is going to be backlinks, backlink profile here, keeping only strong relative websites pointing back to you. That's going to give your website a lot of power and help in your rankings. And lastly, your citation profile. So we'll kind of look at your top competitors, see what citations they're using, mimic those, and then also get you a lot. Although numbers, it's not all about numbers. Numbers is a contributing factor. So they have 18. We may want to just bump you up to 50 or 55 or 60, containing only strong citations. That's going to go a long way in getting you ranked here at the top. So can you only imagine, if you were ranked here, top 3, and also here, top 3, the number of eyes that are going to be coming across your website and your service are going to increase tremendously. And that eventually, will increase, or rather convert to customers or dollars. So, no, that was all I had at this time. Again, I appreciate the time you've taken to listen to this video. I'd be happy to chat more with you if you would like to. Just let me know. Thank you. Have a good day.